could bring a bullet, bring a sword, bring a morgue, but you can't bring the truth to me. Fuck you and all your expectations.
Hi Libras, welcome to Iris Love and Light. This is the first reading that I'm getting around to doing for you guys, and this video will extend out from the spring months of 2018, about a 3-month span for you guys. And like most would say, this is just a general reading, so take what applies. If it doesn't apply, hopefully next time it would make some sense for you. And yeah, let's get right into it. So the way I start off the reading is I'll shuffle the cards, and I like to shuffle them in a speeded up kind of way, just so that way you see that while as I'm shuffling, there's cards that are falling out, and those are the cards that I'm using for you. Okay, so the way this reading starts out is, the way I like to read these is, this would almost be as if I'm in a past position, present, future, and the underlying energy over here. Okay, so this, we start off with the Knight of Wands, and that can be symbolic of either a person in your life that's acting like that or yourself. And the Knight of Wands is a gentleman who is very passionate. He's a go-getter. He is speeding towards his cause. You know, he's going after his dreams. He is typically, if he were to be in the room, he would be the center of attention. He's just that type of guy that everyone just kind of like gravitates to, and he's got that fiery kind of personality to him. And then we have the Eight of Wands, and the Eight of Wands is things that are coming in quickly. So a lot of times it's symbolic of travel. Basically, you know, what's good about it is that if you have the Knight of Wands and the Eight of Wands together, these are things that are happening quickly. So this could be either rapid advancement towards your dreams. You guys could be traveling with family coming up soon. Things like that. Now, you're right. This is right next to Queen of Pentacles. So you could either be involved with the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is symbolic of an earth sign, and that would be either Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. So you could be involved with an earth sign, or acting as an earth sign. And an earth sign is someone who would be focused on material wealth, typically a nurturing individual, someone who is reliable, grounded. So either you could be acting as the Queen of Pentacles, but I have a feeling you are acting like the Knight, who's in a very go-getter type, you know, spirits about him. And maybe you're trying to build things or go after your dreams with the Queen of Pentacles, which would be the Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, or someone who's acting like that right now. Okay. Then the reason why I say it's someone that you could be involved with is because you have the solid foundation card, almost like you're building your own solid ground, solid footing. So this could be a partnership between you two where you're looking to build, and you're moving quickly all of a sudden in that direction. Like, you know, we're going to build together. And the things that we've been building together, although it's kind of it's happening quickly, we're building a solid foundation for ourselves. But it's taking a lot of work. The going after your dreams and everything you guys want is going to take a lot of work. You see this gentleman here. This is the center of your card. So, Libras, you guys can be putting in a lot of work as of late, and you're just kind of focusing on building wealth. Either, you know, you could be building wealth to have a solid foundation for your family. But he's going away. He's working hard. And you guys can also be planning, you know, like I see so much focus on building material wealth here, because you have tons of pentacles in these readings. In this reading, you have 8, Then you transition to a 9, so you're being successful at building it. You have the Queen over here in your corner, which is amazing, and then you've got the 9 of Cups, so it's emotional fulfillment. So Libras, this is such a great reading for you guys, because as this transitions, you start off with 2 8s, right? 8 8. You have the partnership up top. Your things are coming in quick. You're being a go-getter. You want to go get everything you want. You put in the hard work presently. You do the planning that the Knight of Pentacles brings about. The Knight of Pentacles is a person who's so methodical with what he does that he doesn't even move before he knows what's the plan, right? He is the slowest moving knight. All the knights you see are in rapid advancement. They're going after what they want. But this guy, my apologies, this guy just sits steadily there like, okay, all right, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going forward. So the fact that this, you know, you're passionate, you're a go-getter, you're going after your dreams, but then after all the hard work, you take a period to think and plan. Because the underlying energy over here is the Hangman. So the Hangman sits in reflection. He's just there like, okay, I really gotta kind of look at things from a different perspective. I've got to almost hang upside down. I think that's interesting that it won't even focus on the card. It's usually focusing. Okay. But yeah, the Hangman basically hangs upside down so you can see it from a different perspective. So if you guys are working hard, you're like, oh man, it's a lot of work here. A lot of work to accomplish my dreams. Let me just ponder how we're gonna get this done. How's this gonna happen? All right, I've got a plan because I'm taking all this time to think it through. I'm thinking it through methodically like the Knight of Pentacles would. And then having such a solid plan and being methodical the way the earth signs typically are, they move slow, but for a reason. They move slow because they take the time to plan things out. They cross the T's, they dot the I's. And that's what allows the plan to run seamlessly. So if you're planning the way a knight would, and then you're taking the extra steps to reflect like a Virgo would, using the analytics of the Virgo mind, and really thinking things through and coming up with a solid plan. And when you do, this is in a future position, and I want to tell you that everything in the tarot goes, it's like a progression, a cycle, right? You start off with the 1s and you go all the way to the 10s, and the 10s would be the completion of the cycle. So when I'm looking here and I see, okay, you start off with an 8, then you have another 8 here, and then you transition towards the end of your readings with 2 9s, and not just any 9s, the best, fantastic 9s you could get. The 9 of Pentacles is emotional fulfillment. The 9 of my apologies. The 9 of Cups is emotional fulfillment. The 9 of Pentacles is independence, building material wealth, feeling self-confident. This is what you're transitioning into, Libra. And how great is that? As far as having a family life and things like that, with all of this that you've been able to acquire because you took the time to really think it through. You took the time to formulate your plan, and ultimately it leads you to level up. And then what's so fantastic about it is that you end off, aces are like new beginnings, but this ace is all about mental clarity and your logic. So to leave with the emotional wealth, the actual wealth and pentacles, and then to have the chance to have the emotional clarity, the new beginning. This is how you're able to then take this nines and make it a 10. Because being that you're at nines, I mean, it's still great, but it's not a 10 yet. So there's still work to be done. And you're really close to it. Let me tell you, because for you to have the Four of Pentacles here, you're still putting in work, you're planning, you're being very reflective on things and everything that you're looking to build between this partnership up there. You're going in a very good direction. You're not regressing, you're progressing, and that's important in life, right? So I'm gonna pull another card for you just to give you some more insight on this. And Libra, I mean, there's nothing here that I see that's truly negative. Look at all your cards. There's a lot of cards in the tarot that could be darker, more like the shadow side of ourselves, where we're stuck in in maybe a bad headspace and things like that. And these cards can show that. But what's going on here is this is a focus on building material wealth and emotional security and solid foundations within the family life, home life, partnerships, relationships, and taking the time to really think about it and go within and make sure that you're doing it properly. You know, when you create a plan and it's not solid and you don't really think all the details through, that's where you run the risk of it falling through. But with the time that you're taking to not only plan the way the Pentacles card, the Pentacle suit does, you're also taking the extra steps to almost hang upside down and be still and think it through. And that's your underlying energy underneath it all. So, oh, that was easy. Oh, that's good. That's good. Libra, that's cool. All right, so the star. Happy times. Make positive, optimistic, long-term plans. On the right path. I mean, usually sometimes I do these readings and I give some form of an advice or how you can best maybe approach certain situations. But I tell you, just like this card says, you are on the right path. So all you have to do is continue to put in the hard work. You're already thinking things through. You're already using your mental clarity to really make sure that everything is in alignment with what your goals are and what your goals are possibly with the Knight of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, and vice versa. Whoever this partnership is, doesn't necessarily have to be a relationship. It can be a business partnership. It can be any of that you're currently building and you're building successfully. And you've got the mental clarity to do so. So that's fantastic. And then you've got this spirit about you where you're not only being mentally clear and focused, but you're also being passionate, and you have this energy about you that people just would love and gravitate to. So that's fantastic. So with the star is like your wish fulfillment card, right? This is your dreams coming true. This woman, I like the imagery on this card because she spills those vases of water, replenishing the earth, but they're never ending. They're just continuous. And listen, that's kind of like what you're doing here. You're just building and growing. All right. So I'm going to give you the official meaning to the card so that way you can get an idea and see what it means to you, really. Okay. So it says, go ahead, wish upon a star. The angels say that you have every reason to feel hope and happy expectation. Believe in your dreams and look to your future with optimism, excitement, and confidence. Challenging times are now behind you and brighter times are ahead. Make your plans with the long view in mind. Now is time to envision your life the way you want it to be and take action in that direction. The expectations you create for yourself are planted in fertile soil. Trust and follow your intuition as it is right on target. Yeah, Libra. So, I love when I do these readings and since I'm still new to it, I mean, although I've taken the time to really learn about it, I've been doing it for years. But as far as let me go on YouTube and create some videos for, let's make some new friends kind of thing. And when you're reading these cards, it's hard to say, okay, I'm not sure if this is going to resonate with Libras, but I hope it does. And you put all your intention in it for the months, specified. So when I get a card like this that actually is in perfect alignment with everything I've said thus far with where this reading is going, is fantastic. Okay, there's some additional meanings to this card. It's faith, a sense of purpose, a prosperous new beginning, and being on the right path. This one here is Archangel Josephel. She is the angel of optimism who helps us develop a shiny outlook and attitude. Call upon Josephel to help you celebrate your victories and stay optimistic about your future. This is awesome. Guys, I mean, everything is going good for you. I mean, I don't want to say everything. That's pretty extreme, right? Life is funny like that. But as far as where this reading goes, this is great. Continue with it. Use the mental clarity that you're going to receive if you don't have it just yet. Or even if the nines of cups and pentacles haven't occurred yet. If you're still in the phase that you're like, I am putting in so much work, let me reflect. If you're still here, don't worry about it, because look what's coming. Mental clarity, prosperity, emotional security. So Libra, stay optimistic, stay positive. That's what's really going to help you stay grounded during this whole process. If you are dealing with a Queen of Pentacles, partner up with that person in the best way. It's always fantastic to partner up with a person who's currently acting, or if not, is the Queen of Pentacles, because these people are naturally wealth builders. Just tap into it. If you tap into it, you'll see how quickly their passions awaken, and partner up with them and build together. That's awesome, guys. All right, I don't really want to rant too much, but I want to tell you this is a fantastic reading, and where things are going for you is fantastic. Spring's going to be great for you. Listen, it's going to get nice outside. Feel good about yourself. Feel good about where life is going for you, because it's going to take off. All right, guys. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please, again, since I'm new, either like it, comment on it. I don't care. Let me know, Christina, get a manicure. That's annoying. Do anything like that. I don't really care. I just want to know how you feel about it, because then it in turn helps me get better for you guys. And if you like it, subscribe to it. I'll be posting videos most likely for every season of the year. And if I can stick more things in, I definitely will. All right, guys. Ciao. It was so good talking to you guys. Ciao.